right, everybody, we're out here today with the Ebkarocy. Well, anyway, here, I get asked a question all the time about this, so I might as well just answer it all right now. The Ebkarocy and the Engui T14. Okay, you want to go with this. This is better than the Engui. Okay, and then people ask me the Ebkarocy or the VVZ8. Okay, so you want to go with the VV. The VV's better than this. Yeah, this has a lot of those features like the turn signals and the alarm and all that other stuff. But as far as a bike, the VV is better. So hopefully all the people that ask those questions are watching the beginning of this video, so then they can pick it up. Yeah, the Ebkarocy is nicer than the Engui, and the VVZ8 is nicer than the Ebkarocy. So the Ebkarocy is pretty decent. So yeah, just not as good as the VV. That's because the battery's not as big. Okay, the VV's got that 20 amp hour battery, and this is a 15. Makes a big difference in the mileage. Here you're going to get 25, and that you'll get 40. So, okay, so we're on our way. I don't know if we're going to go over to Wall. Maybe I'll go over to Wall. I'm not sure. Oh, this way we get to at least do the hill climb today. So we'll be able to do that. Let me get my mirror set. Comes a big semi, so I'm gonna get across the street and pull over for a minute. All right, see where we can get some top speed out of this thing. Oh yeah, this thing has brake lights too, so we got that we can roll with. Very quiet, rides real nice. Now I forgot to wedge the little foam rubber piece in there, so I'm probably gonna have to put up with a little rattling unless I can find me a little piece of cardboard here on the side of the road. Yeah, that battery rattles like crazy in there. Seriously. Yeah, guys, my new discovery of any of these electric bikes will take these hills. No matter how steep they are, if you just go real slow, it's working out perfect. I mean, I took some hills with some of these electric bikes with like no way in hell did I think that these things would get up. But I just went up them like 4 miles an hour, no problem. You know, no problem at all. No sweat. Ooh, we got a rush of traffic coming. Right at this time, I'm not doing any pedaling. So far, the coast is clear. Nobody behind me for a couple of minutes. Oh, here comes somebody. Yeah, on a smooth road, this thing runs as quiet as a mouse. Just like the Engui and the other ones. This motor is quiet. You can't even hear it running. You know, I'm very surprised that these testers, you know, I know they have people have to test these bikes before they put them on the market. They have to test run them in the parking lot or something. That none of these people, and now we're not talking about this bike, all these bikes that are like this, the VV, the Engui, this one, and countless other ones that are just designed the same way. How in the heck they couldn't pick up on all that rattling from them batteries? Is this? It's amazing to me how they missed that. Really, seriously. Hear the way that battery pops in there? How they didn't pick up on that is beyond me. Hey, what's up? So let me find one piece of cardboard. Now there's all kinds of garbage as far as bottles. Their bottles are everywhere. But not a piece of cardboard. Your cardboard is not to be found anywhere. Okay, so you see this thing rides as smooth as glass out here on the road. Just like it did on the trail. It rides smooth as glass out here in the city. So great city bike here. You know, this is the one I had the flat on, out on the trail. I was doing the range test and I got a flat after 20 miles. I think I could have squeezed, I think I even mentioned this, that I think I could have squeezed 10 more, or no, 5 more miles out of it. So maybe I'll do another range test. I don't know if I will. I mean, maybe I will. Who knows, right? I mean, believe me, range tests, I only do the range test for the people that watch it. I don't do the range test for me. I could care less, right? I kind of know how far these bikes are gonna go by the size of the battery, the weight of the bike, and my weight. I kind of can pretty much tell what the range is gonna be, okay? So, I mean, range tests, they're kind of boring for me, because you sit there and you're just going back and forth and, you know, it is kind of monotonous. But I do it for the people because they ask about it all the time. That's one of the most common questions that you get. How far will it go, you know? And they all want to know that before they buy it. Because you know you can't believe anything the bike people say, because they always use some 90-pound, you know, little Chinese guy, you know, to do the range test. Okay, so, you know, he's going to get, you know, 42 miles and you're going to get 22. So that's the way it goes. I mean, that's just the reality of it, you know. It was, matter of fact, one of these bike makers, and I can't remember for the life of me which one it was, they even said that. In there, it was either on the website, they said, this bike got 30, it was the top speed. They were demonstrating the top speed of the bike. It might have been the VV. It was one of these smaller bikes. And it said that the top speed of the bike was obtained by using a rider that weighed 116 pounds or 120 pounds or something. So they actually told you, you know, what the deal was. So, I mean, kudos to them for, you know, for doing that, because most of them don't admit that to you. Yeah, I got this flat tire on this thing out there on the trail. So I nursed it home, or back to the car, and then when I got it home a couple of days later, I did the slime. And it worked out great. So the slime worked really good. Boy, that battery rattles like crazy if you don't have that wedged in there. You have to get that foam rubber and get that wedged in there. Oh, it's so annoying. Shit, I just saw a paper bag. I could have used that. Oh yeah, this bike is running great, guys. It's running fantastically. We're at 4.4 miles. Let me go down here and see little Cody. See what he's doing. This is my mechanic down here. Took a little visit down to my mechanic. Gotta have him clean up underneath that car a little bit. That gray car I used. There's a lot of rust underneath the body of the car, you know. It sat for 4 years while I was driving the blue car, right? So I asked that guy down there if he could put it up and clean up all that rust under there. Of course, I might do it myself, who knows? All depends on what kind of mood I'm in. But this thing, wow, running great. Running great. All right, guys, we're on our way back, and I'll pick it back up when we get back over that way a little bit. Yeah, it's running great. 9 miles we got so far, 9.13. And we got one bar missing off the battery. Yeah, on these bikes, it always seems like the first bar takes the longest to disappear. And then after that, then they start falling kind of a lot more frequently. We are going to be going throttle only up the hill. Slow as you go, throttle only. See how it pulls it. Having a heck of a time here getting it going. Okay, now that it's going, it's not too bad. No, it just doesn't have the power that the other ones had. The other ones would go up here, just go real slow, and it would take it no problem. This one, they want you to pedal a little bit. So pedaling it is fine. I mean, it's going up here no problem pedaling. But just taking it throttle only, it won't do it. So it'll make it pedaling, but throttle only, no dice. Yeah, it's not too bad pedaling. I mean, yeah, I'm straining a little, but it's not, you know, I've seen worse. Let's put it that way. Yes, it's even dying on this little hill, throttle only. It's going to make it, but it's... All right, guys, we're gonna wrap up this city ride. We went 11.6 miles. So it'll be 12 miles by the time we get back to the garage. Yeah, nice ride. This thing rides great. This bike has great brakes too. These brakes are quiet. Wow, I can't believe how quiet they are. Quiet brakes, really good acceleration on the throttle, nice top speed. Yeah, real nice. All right, guys, that's it. Okay, the end of the road. 12.27 miles. Hee-haw. All right, guys, have a nice day.